Shalom, Akayam, Akawatayam, Kanan. I just wanna talk about fleeing because this is like I'm in the same subject. People been asking me, have I learned anything different? Thing is this: I've read different books, but I'm focused on I've read a lot of scriptural books to my understanding, because I don't even like to read, but I've read a lot of books. To me, and I'm a person that don't like to read. Three is a lot of books to me. But I've read more than three. But the fleeing thing is like really important. The laws are important, but the laws right there in the Bible. Do we have to? Are there many people who? Let me tell you, the first five books of the Bible. Read that if you're looking for the laws. Matter of fact, start with Exodus 20. Start with Exodus 20 and read through Deuteronomy. You'll get an understanding of unclean, clean, the offerings and sacrifices, the laws, the building of the tabernacle, the judgments. You'll get an understanding of all that. But the thing is this: we all are sinners. Not to say you don't follow the law, but you can learn as much of the law as possible. Hallelujah. But he says, flee the daughter of Babylon, which I believe is America. He say, leave America. You can follow the laws all you want in America. You can follow every single law. Every single law. If you don't flee, you're going to die here. That's what it says. You're going to die here. You're going to get caught up in her sins if you do not flee. Because this is how you escape. The punishment of America's sins is to leave her. That's how you escape. Otherwise, if you don't leave her, it's like you were joined unto her, or like you're saying, okay, I'm not leaving. I'll take part in America's, not take part in their sins, but take part in the punishment that the Most High going to do in America. Because I don't believe He's going to rapture you off, or because that when the Israelites be like, yeah, I believe the Most High going to do some kind of miracle. It's the rapture. They just don't want to call it the rapture because people be talking about the rapture ain't real. But they talking about a rapture too, like, oh, the Most High gonna do something. He gonna just gather us. They talking about a rapture, man. They talking about a rapture. That's what they talking about. Like, oh, and cause every time you ask them, okay, how he gonna do it? So it's just gonna magically disappear from here, reappear somewhere else. It's like a rapture, man. Stop saying. It's like a rapture. That's what people saying. I don't believe that. I don't believe that I don't believe that because he says flee. He said deliver thyself. This like the only place he say flee from. As far as I can understand, in these times, it's like the only place he say flee from. Like he's going to destroy the whole land. That's why he said borders. He said borders. He's gonna punish within the borders according to what happens within those borders. Like if you in America, everybody's sexing. Yes. I don't know. And everybody's men sexing men everywhere. And people robbing and stealing from people everywhere. You could be a good person. The place still gonna get destroyed. That was with the story of Lot. It was Lot. It wasn't. I guess there was not 10 men. Lot was the only one. Because everybody else with Lot left on the strength of Lot was their family or their relative. They left on the strength of Lot. They didn't leave by their own faith. They left because they were with Lot. Uh, so Lot left. He was like the only righteous one, I guess, because he had contact with Abraham and he was learning from Abraham about the worshiping of the Most High. So I would consider that into why Lot was redeemed. You know, because he came from somewhere else and went into Sodom and Gomorrah. Then they come back out of Sodom and Gomorrah. But he didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna sit here and everything gonna be okay." You know what I'm saying? Lot didn't do that. I guess these people really need angels to come and man, I speak to these. They got demons out here, man. These demons don't want us to leave. These demons want you to sit right here. That's why I go against it so hard. Flee America, man. There's nothing good here. There's nothing good here. Man, the scriptures got the map up for the safe place, and I got like an idea. People, I don't know. People try one thing and say it's the end of that when it doesn't work out for them the first time. Man, if that was the case, check this out. I went street preaching so many times, and every time I wanted one person to believe me and follow me, it never happened. Should I not street preach then? Should I not street preach? Cause people stop. Cause people be like, oh, I tried to leave. It didn't happen how I wanted it to happen, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm stop or do something else, or do something else. Should you stop street preaching? Should you stop street preaching? But Isaiah 16:3-4 tells us that more are gonna not save us, but more are gonna hide us when we're wandering and running away from our oppressors. We gotta understand that there are people in Damona right now. Those people in Damona are Israel. They are Israel. They're the ones going to be basically persecuted like hard, and they're going to run into Moab because it's right there. Because it's right there. They're going to be oppressed from Egypt too. Because this last king is going to rule in Egypt and in Israel. So they're going to have to run towards Saudi Arabia. They're going to have to run towards Saudi Arabia to escape the oppressor. They're going to have to run. They ain't going to control airplanes. They're going to have the chip. To do a lot of things, they're going to have the chip. So they're gonna have to go to the people who denying the chip also. Moab is gonna be denying the chip, and they're gonna be getting killed up too. But they're gonna have them a small remnant, and that remnant is gonna be hiding us in the wilderness. That's Isaiah 16. Daniel 11:41 tells us that Moab gonna be escape the hand of this last king that's gonna do all this killing of the people. The scriptures say this last king that's going to reign before Christ is going to overcome the saints. He's going to wear the saints out. He's going to be able to make war with the saints. These are the people who believe in God, following the commandments, ain't backing down from nothing. These are the ones that they trying to kill. Now, Demona, it's a whole bunch of people saying they're the people of God. So they are automatically targets. They are automatically targets. In America, they're trying to make black people look like terrorists. When really the government is the terrorist. We got niggas, I mean, excuse me. But there's some niggas out here that will rob you. They'll come with their gun, rob you, take your stuff, shoot you. We got niggas who will jump in the car, drive by, shoot up a house, kill the babies and all. They like terrorists. We got people that just fight you, just run, just don't even know you from anything, just walk up and fight you because they want to fight today. We got people who man, America full of terrorists. We're gonna say that America full of terrorists, but they call terrorism something like a bombing or something. I don't know, something that man, the stuff that America do is a government plot, but it's still terrorism. You know, we got terrorists in the White House. We got terrorists in our neighborhoods. We got terrorists in our countries and our outbacks. We got terrorists everywhere because nobody really following Ahaya. If ain't nobody really promoting the laws of Ahaya in America besides the true children of Israel. It seems like they're the only ones that's promoting it how it's supposed to be promoted, and then sometimes they even slip up But that doesn't really mean that they are not the children of God. But sometimes, you know, just flee America. America, not that place that's gonna be here forever. America gonna be burnt up, utterly burnt up. It's gonna be in smoke, and everybody that stays here is gonna die. Isaiah 13 tell you the men gonna die by the sword, the women gonna get raped up, and the children gonna be dashed to pieces in front of their family face. Why are you gonna stay in a place where this stuff is destined to happen? This stuff is destined to happen. It's not no coincidence or something. Oh, that'll never happen to me. Because some Christians be like that. That'll never happen to me. Because my God loves me and we have a good relationship. Oh, you do? Well, then what's your God name? Oh, I just call him God. Yeah, your relationship ain't really, it ain't hitting on nothing. Because if I'm in a relationship with a woman and I just every day, oh, woman, come here. Woman this, woman this. Come here, woman. And then what's my name? I just call you woman. And I don't know her name. What kind of relationship is that? So your relationship ain't really too tough if you don't even know what the Most High really is trying to tell you, because you're supposed to have listening in the relationship. Also, you can't just believe he gonna put up with you. So you're gonna have to listen and see what he will put up with. But y'all don't even do that. Y'all already think, because y'all do Christmas and the Bible say don't do Christmas. The Most High, your God, who you call God, say don't do Christmas show, and you still do it. So it's like you cheating on him, in a sense. But he's like, you cheated on me, but I'm gonna forgive you. Just come to me and don't cheat on me anymore, unless I'm just gonna forget about you. Like, you know how, like the good. This is like the Most High put himself in some kind of good man characteristic, like the good man. People can say stuff like this. The Most High is like the good man. A good man probably would be trying to talk to a woman, and she take advantage of him because she's a good man. Like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. Shoot, I can do this with him, this with him. He give me this, he give me that. I say this, remember, blase, blase. And then they try him so much that he keeps forgiving them, just forgive, forgive. Then they come to that point where they try him, right? And he know they tried him. He forget about it, like he forget about the times he has been forgiving, and he just doesn't be forgiving anymore. And he just says, you don't really love me, so I'm gonna leave you alone. And then he leaves her alone. And then when he leaves her alone, all this other stuff that happens to her that hasn't happened to her while she was supposedly in the relationship with this good man. Now, after all this stuff happened, she realized, oh, the bad men are no good. They're not helping her out like how she needs to be helped. She can't help herself out because the help she needs comes from a good man. So therefore, she feels like, oh, I had a good man. Oh, he a good man. He'll take me back. And then she blow up the phone, blow up the phone. He done block the number, so he can't even see when you calling him. He can't even see when you calling him because you done made him so mad that he block your number. But you keep calling, to is the point now you got like 26 kids. Don't know which baby daddy is. What for which baby. You feel what I'm saying? You don't been put in a predicament where you were like, if I would have just stayed with that good man, he ain't even wanted premarital sex, but I wanted the experience, and now I got all these babies. The Most High, he not gonna put up with a lot of stupid stuff. He chastises you because he loves you. He chastises you. That's that punishing you like a father punishes his child because he loves you. But if you take it too far, he's not even gonna chastise you. He's gonna let you live how you live, and then he's gonna throw you in that fire forever. That's the worst thing, just to be able to live how you want to live, without chastisement. You gotta know you're going to that bitch. But flee Babylon. Shalom, shalom.